Steve Kappas, the president of NBC News, is here, and the next Peabody goes to Dateline NBC's The Education of Ms. Groves, which was about an idealistic first-year teacher and her relationship with her students, and that is a worthy subject. But from my perspective, it was just a relief to watch an episode of Dateline and watch an adult interacting with children who didn't wind up getting busted by Chris Hansen. So, from a different perspective, this particular episode of Dateline took a look at the educational system from a different perspective, providing insight into the personal lives of the teachers as well as the students. Here's a look.
Back in the classroom, Monica is having a tough time showing her love. It wasn't only Drew. More than half of her students failed to bring in that final book report.
What you're doing is you're sabotaging yourself.
But en route to another outburst, Monica stops herself.
This is the part I want you to listen to. Out of the huts of history shame, I rise.
This time she decides to recite a poem, Maya Angelou's Still I Rise, words of inspiration. Right now, it's what Monica needs herself.
Bringing the gifts that my ancestors gave, I am the dream and the hope of the slave. I rise, I rise, I rise.
Dateline NBC correspondent Hoda Kotb accepts the Peabody Award.
I knew winning a Peabody was a big deal, but I didn't know how big a deal it was until I ran into Dick Ebersol. And he said, Hoda, you know, I've won enough Emmys to sink a cargo ship. And I thought, you know, he was just bragging. And he said, but I would trade in every single Emmy for a Peabody. Now, this Peabody is not for me. It is for the Monica Groves, who is standing right here. She was the first-year teacher. Bright-eyed and wide-eyed and optimistic, and she taught us all a lesson. She was an incredible character. This award is not for me. It is for Shayla Harris, one of our producers here on stage. Shayla, raise your hand. It is for our assistant producer, Sarah Gregory. It is for Ellen Mason and David Corvo, who are sitting at our table, our senior producer and executive producer. And I saved the best for last. This award is for Izhar Harpaz. He is producer extraordinaire. And I was trying to think of the best thing about Izhar, and then it hit me. He falls in love. He falls in love with his story and his characters. So a big thank you to all of you from NBC News. Thanks so much. We appreciate it.